na mane say omudru oboase airstrip no omo person ko omugina omo try anyeye na ewiem ayeka bisi ewiem ayidu sudududu na ebonesi enti ewiem shankani no wo hunu fom eto omutwa omo frefrefrefre wo boase airstrip no so e no mo san akoye omo se dru ba bia fra say Ofori stadium e won so omo try say nko mu si fom ewiem she ni twa no frefrefrefre no so antimi anyina e no so omo koye eto oboase airstrip no omo try emprenu
usefo mame mo akwaba na yesoro no pe de asie ni se yenuan mu a wo de the helicopter ekwohwe he no se mu ba kokra no oyeko se oyeko si fom the NDC parliamentary candidate no kan de Imanu Abuaje Samuel Abuaje ano kan ho no se oyeko na wo ntia kire sa no pe se plane no the helicopter no oyese kubisi fom 3 times really. So or try as a captain tries to be from 3 times because of a ball no quine or report to about hide the reasons of party stay here. Here we are. Afi every free and cranny Mahama say almost slow and raw every free and crackasa. We didn't have a hide the reasons so young wash and one like it. Now, yan shall see a report to Abe Kansas is actually say any power one more woman qua the helicopter no actually see a crash in the sea, you know. In the actually say one of back one on board crew on board passenger no Abuaje Samuel Abuaje we say we call craft friend DCE nyina say omofa kan hia no na plane no chopper no intimi baby omoko no ontimi nko to matra so mbesi from 3 times omontimi wow yani omo breye and this is the report about to about TCC na oye call first one anye ye omantimi ensi and of that free nipa say mo fa car ni move ko another area wo say duru no captain ntman say ontman san lande and wo say move ko to the third time and akran no biantene nka biu ti say wo ye telephone calls at the bar form e bro wo ko ho no wow now yentie this report every UT
o ma meto aso daily guide the workrata emu na o de abeto dwa se na no helicopter wiemhyen a ekonya akwanhia ewo brofuedu ewo asantememu no ehu adanse nu anase mu nchechemu kwan a edam so akwanhia ne si no bebre asase asese epie ba abonten na o de munsam ne kakra beto dwa na mayor ya wo kuma se owura Richard Ofori Ajiman yatafa ne se Kenzuba ono no wakase wasi helicopter no eye na dwen se wiemhye kani no oye na dwen se onko osi fom mprensa anye ye ena de toso na akwanhia no ebaye no enti emunsam kakra na ode abeto dwa no eno no na ababisa se na ye den wiemhye ne sabio mu nipa obi ansore wan na beka che ne so mu meki attempt mprensa ena anye no so ansa na wiemhye ne be hwe se wo ma na atimu no ebinum meki calls amu friend nkofo eka ho asem eno na ma ye hu ye wase mu bako owura Samuel Abuaje onyame fa ne kra ensie abra wona ti wiemhye ni mu no wo frɛ DCE wo oboase ebo na mane say omudru oboase airstrip no omo person ko omugina omo try anyeye na ewiem ayeka bisi ewiem ayidu sudududu na ebonesi enti ewiem shankani no wo hunu fom eto omutwa omo frefrefrefre wo boase airstrip no so e no mo san akoye omo se dru ba bia fra say Ofori stadium e won so omo try say nko mu si fom wiemhye ni twa no frefrefrefre no so antimi anyina e no so omo koye eto oboase airstrip no omo try emprenu anyeye ana omo dru stadium so omo try e no so anyeye ni nyana ewiem a enyentia eto osisa mprensa ni nyina ofre DCE oboase ne say faka begina bia asimasi twen bia bia ye adwen say kiye besi ye ntimi nyina ho omode ka no kwa ensinu so de bi ye ntimi anyina ho ye san kwantimo faka ne mra eti sa course na oye ye no eno na masa danse yi epi abonten say omo pray ya sanka obenya ba bi fufuru agina na so wiem ana enye nti wantimi anya ba bia anyina eno achi owura Ofori Ajiman buadi a o ka asemi kuma se me yo no wo kasa no se asamo ba sabi Ghana for ya yentu yebo ase eni sabi o akekasam eni semisa ni asamo wonte woni nyina so no watena ofie no waka ya ebi ni san amanfo se na sabi o mpanufo te se yie na sabi o asamo se yasie na yese se o mamu a na kokko boto enya sese mu na gu ma cheche no say eh asane ba mu ni na esiye na monto no bo ase na de bu e ba iri bi no ene say ba bia wiemhye ne kwate hwe no eye kwaye brentuo mfimfi ka kwan enna ho enipa kra kwan na ba bia eto obukọ mu nante omu na muro mu don hwere mienu na omu nam kwaye ase yo omu hwehwe ba bia kwanhye na sie ansa no mu ko hunu ba bia asem na sie etia bio omu di body bag ekoye rubber bia pa no se bag ya sabi onipa fi mu a ya de ni hyemu oni ade zip atumu ni apagya no omu di bi koye na ade bag ne to fom na sabi o sese mo nugu mu a unya mpagya kwa na nane e na eja na hye mafom wo nyina bin bia omu di bag ni besi bia ya rubber na nane eta fe no mo so mo enso no se ne mo ma ye botoy na omu di boto ba ye na omu sesa ade nugu mu mo kyekere ye enti sabi o anya nimtiabuo ya na ye omu denti na omo sese mu nu egu koko botom echechi ano de koye se bia na omo wo mu no sa na omo ye no a na ebe ye yie etina ma omo ye ne sa no eno achi wo se baabi a sikama obofu odu baabi akwanhya ne siye no eni krom mu mfimfini emu wa eti empota mo ofo no ankasa omo na omo ofuom omo na omo kodwom omo na omo ye omo dwom omo tiye no omo na nanti duo mika ba be boa wo mo ti o se krom ofo yen kanfo omo pa no mo ya de ebi do omo volunteer boot omo de ko afuom abre won se omo mo ye nwane nye enhyefi se efo mo ye hye anya se omo bepra wo se obi ati se owura Gariba Mohammed Mustafa o ye DCE ewo akrofo mu wo se be ma no wo ye be ma nkasa wodi ne nsam maso sei no asoa no de kɔ enso ne kra ba ya kanfo bi amoni din eti sabi ne mani bi hɔ no a wonte ase a menka no watra na da na asɛm si no na enye betesa nipa wo kasa nsɛm nyina eye Kumasi mayor Owura Richard Ofori Agima
awrahusɛm na wotie yi ha dwen wenti na ye sɛ nanka hu hia sɛ civilians ebekɔ temper the evidences of grounds sɛ abani ye sutie no we nyansafo kakra bi when it comes to intelligence gathering and o manfa emotions it's a regional minister one for emotions ankom na ye ko save na hwan a ka we nyina beboa Ghana sem ahomete but me sa dwena de no ho a so wo hwa hwe picture mi no when you take his pictures we mu in other way no wo say wo ma hye the plane helicopter na ahye na helicopter is what that we when the twa picture we so we nyina your critical questions I will need to ask who was the first person to capture this image na nyan was the way so no say na ahye no amani pa no ahye I mean etwetwema so bisa say I mean had a helicopter no ewo say what part be himfa na hye and himfa na ahye interesting times ahead stay here you about live stream now afei DCE nti say Mahama any NDC for say omusro wo they fear to die really enti de omo ye ne say sasofo na kohwesem omo de ne aponche wo mo enti no say de krata betu wo say wono se de osofo bi a obeye prophecies no fabra ne hwem really na Ghana fo na adwa na asofo no so adwa na akoda ya friend fire wujai hwensem hu na okeka wo say Mahama sa wo say ye fire prophecy mra ndi ya my keska tie insamfo okeka kire Mahama
na remio me pa Ghana mpanifo chance ade no mda betu dwa no ye buo mo ye de ni die ma wo ye baguso abompa ya ma wo ye betie wo e wa sopem Ghana mpanifo nti yesre ma de sre ba akwa de tusuni se prophecy ni bana ye mfamla o mo nchen a e be pa che se omomwa ye fu ene ka ye de ebetumi di aba because me say menika nti basa mebele
so for kasa there I say we did throw radio
it's true
so for who car unika say
menika
oh
menika
now by say the car by
nyo nti obi o drive bi an chese car na ye ti maybe makwala bi car
nti na say monya fuel ne transportation dia hwa muntimi mfanko
bibele nsu wo krase also na powerful
and I say ade no to ntwa yo say yentimi anya ka mfa mo anko a na say
ma papa otie na ya obi aflow sebla ebia France anabla Togo onye budget unisika se nipa na ye dai
ene no kre
obi so na wo fresa ye mfamra until you have to provide at least transport so mu twasika bi to so wo hyenkom na transport no ebi ya wo Kumasi 2000 miss fafa flight bla and a fafa car bla wo Accra say efe enye nka ebeboa pa
and they say ne bus aso aban budget na be exceed because ebema de on hyem kom kra de beba
enu nti ne twa say amla na wo no mutena se ehwehwe mu yi ansa na enu nti ya
wow asemu
that first time me see be see o mampani
o teso say
me nim you be see president can be the oteso the former yes you be see o mampani
and e be see so
Afriyie any Afriyie be see me enya afi papa nti obi angre ne ho mampaye because me can't first now say Afriyie atitiri be wu pa na afi bia ni won so a atitiri wa wusi Afriyie afi bia ni wa atitiri ye ka titiri mapoma free musi Afriyie na ensa ye nti omugu so mampaye
ade asi no ensa ebi be san si bi
da bebele ensa ye nti omugu so mampaye me de me bompaye DCE ya fia ye nyankopan anyadom na yamfa mpae bokesi anteche be hwere o mampani na nyema kakra sisi kire se bibi kosuntie mo mpae ma omu
kasi be hwere o mampani na o ma ye confused o mampani John Mahama ana o mampani Dada Akufo ana o mampani Dada Akufo
emfita se me kase ebetumi aye sitting president or former president.
Okay,
yes, sure,
but that is where people also begin to have a problem or say clarity, no, so that say you focus mpae bona ye be hu ba bia ye
wa ye mo mpae mo mampani bia out or Ghana wa be dia akonya oda so tiwo ana odi so
simple as
yes.
that.
Utie abrantie ya friend fire wuja I mean say eye say hwehwe ni munti obeki cancel was Mahama mredi sika no on commission mbra sa ne so omdiom na de me wonwane say every free ankra say umusuru wu ena obi amfa prophecy ni mra na na no krofre obi ena den ento de ba nya hwehwem ena sese no ono na adwuma de am say job for the boys no awo we nyansa be ne hu sese ye kote office de man obekọ whole region anya ne bottom sika vieta hodo you see how e come fast mo di wi aga ne sika so on kwan fast amanyofo e di wi aga ne sika very shocking until one no nya position say obekọ rounds now and on will be kasai quite interesting, very sad, and you can see the level of thinking of our leaders obe hu o madwene to motrim say we in fact open so chere say we hu be de hia very sad. And etayo yentie Elvis Afriyie ankra ni nchire mu bogos na wode magana fo sa enkom sha fabra ni yenhwehwe mu no
so no you won see videos be about social media amount for so you hu ye yami yi kire na ye pe kwan say ye be frɛ my penny phone bi by ye sanka omo ye boy homoden sa na ebi kura say Africa na dia na hyasie more crab ba we mission eba beto be nine nipa be wu tese things na se dia mene asofo din kita ho na mene kana fo be din kita ho because the ba na messages nse hwe na o se no o se bibi fa na ni titru no na omo hye nkomo ni omo kan se omo eni so di ho na se eyi kire na no mu nya kwan se ipa kro fa ne ho omo betimi akwa ka hye omo eno ti na ya no de to abotin trasa no enti ye tro krata we de ye shase se ye da asofo acid se bi omi amwa he me ni asofo ye djuma almost over 30 years today ye ne omo ti ye pa o hwa ya ban so ye ne asofo nkuta hundie very solid na me in particular no say me tise nkofo edi asofo ne savio prophets atamo yana itimi ya me ya pa because me himself for every sebi prophet so for back one no e obey pim a omo wo ho a omo ye dwumaden e de ahye Kristo anuonyam enti sakoba na sana si twaba so for binum frefrem na sankofo we dia omo nka no kre na de na omo attention kwa me fi omo ne ade ni o mi se ye do omo ase omo mpa ebo ne omo akwan kire ene bibia ni na aka obi no man no eyeye na ne aye pa kire ne se obi abetimi ahye nkom e wona sorry baby o pe radio so come e fa bibia ho no problem but come sha sabi o fa president vice president or my opinion for e was sick security implications. Mpacho may emphasize security implications. Mr. Wada Obini Abeba. Imagine say yes, sorry, no pana in America. So for Penimbi, Baba Bekasa, President Trump on the plane, no, zero here, Air Force One, no.
Yes.
Ebetiato. We have a money in the a very big problem.
Yes.
Another fatwa meeting and say, young fan so be a actual so for be said, I'm Roberts Bakwa attack minister be. Na young fan say Nipano or Kai or the Tuja or the Tuja no. Na Ubi a said be open a bonny. Na wa fasa kwano so. Wa could in a bonny. So what I say.
Yes.
A bit me about saying me each and a deal. But a sign so can a trust and it, I could create a problem. I deal to me in the Pacono Ekachena, Nipano, one empire or the border. I say, Nema also do come in terms of security, the fear of the double security, CCTV camera, and Krama any adiano, obey at to tune in a Nase, Uncle Banisana, so can a trust, I know create a security problem. It will say yes, Romo, be a bit me, I prophesy, but sensitive national security issues. And I win any deal. Sabi obi so for be nyame sunsun e woni mu. Nyame nyansa so sabi efri nyame ho. Enti they are knowledgeable. Enti we no enya de a chese ehu a wow be ka sam no so we die. President ne president so be sham come say one who say Ghana in the next 10 years no your gold deposits no e be triple. Obi ani woni asamo e no say asempa. Ala say Ghana ba be dane to say Dubai. Ala say a year. E no ne mpa bo ayi nyina ebo. Na nia e kwakwa say obi bewu nipa no kra mo bewu plane ba be yes sir ni die mu a enye hye obi say yes regulator there be but our Christo domu ye ne omo the way any omo relationships here ACT no a creative avenue so be bisa no send the information to the email or WhatsApp. You won't conform there analyzing in a me also me check it. And now I saw from penny for prophets or evangelists, apostles. Now I check. Okay, we know what is the weight. Bible nanka sasa some never. You ain't kidding. What I said. You carry down here. That's a we know. Ebe here say you know be kasa. And I say be to sa frawa. They are to sa frawa. Now ya hwe kwan be fa so me no ka say omumu bi omu shares enkom no ne ade no ye no e bi di nkomo ya fro okay na e ba ne say na say e bi go so okay bi ana enyina so kakra e bi so ne bi ententrewo but Bible say we should not despise any ye ntie ni nyina so pam ntie create sa opportunity no na ye tie nyina so pam ne ahwe kwan a e de be fa so na sa tension ya ekosi se be tisen kofo di asofo atama itimi ya me ya pa
okay inti se me tie unchire mu no a na say if the prophecy no efa o mampanya na be de chire ana any government senior official ho omunyu sa channel na ma proposing in this statement no
not just that but sensitive and security related. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're very specific in the letter. Yeah, you're very, very specific. And kind of trust as their prophecy. I been a regulator of prophecy. Meanwhile, the American so abro well. Yes, say under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a national nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders, governance, national security, or public stability should be formally relayed to this office. It's specific. So, social media headlines. Now, okay, I deal with Nasa Obeshada, a binum, sabi lawyer for a binum. Na abronti what trying to say yes here by regulating prophecy now kind of more so class also you Christo then there are questions around you and very clear agrimpa akumapa pure motives agrimboni be
what if the prophet tells you say nyame yi sa asem ne stre no or share ne say on fan tudwa what happens?
Well dodo na no essay omunya ekwan can't nipa no involved. And now you see, Sabio prophecy many prophet there, but there are a lot of protocols involved. So I say, we share Elijah, Ahab, and the various prophets. Nyame emo prophecy na omo court so hene ano makwa catch no. And she said, oh, they are there no etudwa. I create opportunity at their mouth. Said this is the way we should go about it. Then the whole public will judge for themselves. Say, well, open the year and I say, because what is the motive? Well, open the year, person are there no, you see, I know, and I say, oh, they are say, one our professor, and you see, and I say, NC. What I say?
Yes.
The main issue is that the person there no, you see, I know. That is the reason why Nyame Emma prophecy. And until now, is it Corinthians 1 Corinthians 14 or baby now? Or sister prophecy no crab banner, or prophet no crab, and show also. And Bible.
I think one other part of the statement, so a man for a year, the part that says they should relay the insight or the prophecy to this office for urgent review and appropriate escalation. I see it saying a review being and an escalation being.
But you'll be yes, safeguard near you know, meaning I saw a Bible. Miss Sarah will be a Bema, meaning saw a Bible, or between a kind, 1 Thessalonians 5 20 to 21. Am I Miss Sarah? Okay. 1 Thessalonians 5.
Okay, maybe just a minute. 1 Thessalonians 5 from 20 to 21, you said. Okay, and I'll say, do not scoff at prophecies, but test everything that is said. Hold on to what is good. Stay away from every kind of evil. Yeah.
Review, no, and when your Bible classy in review.
Yes.
Bible, I'm sure you. Bible na ye Bible need you know, or sa de na ba in review. It's yes a fabra. Ni in review, ni en hwe, ni en kedi hwe. Boni be na wo.
But why mo na be review no?
A review ni dey say you wo team ho. Adwuma me na asofo na ye adwuma. Asofo bebre all akọ na me no ka se me ni asofo nam. Yes see an yakọchia President Mahama e wo fie. Baby, from all the communicable body, many of my prophets, apostles, pastors, CS, Muslim community, imams, sheikhs, baby. Those mechanisms, and yeah, they are you, yeah, they say, but there is a system in place. I think that one is established. There's a system in place. Yeah, they be
okay. In the review would be say prophecy neba. Ye review to find out say a authentic prophecy and now say then what is the end game with the review?
The end game no 1 Thessalonians 5 20 to 21. No?
Okay.
Or say test all things carefully so that you can recognize what is good.
Good.
That's your Bible.
Yes. If we test a prophecy, who say a good then we allow the prophet to put it out. Is that the case?
No. Then we engage the prophet. So what was so be bewu so okay ti obi bewu no mame mais enra obi say obi the number be mame so obi say also die bi na me friend nipa ko no o kasa ya na me so okay nti after that then esi then nyame aka cho say ye fa ho oni me okan ya o see maybe a twam no say prophecy ne ba obom paye nyame kire ne ya onyem paye ommo na sisi no amanfo sere no enti on some pie ni bi ntia no so ka na tra so you see there's a problem it be tune for say no nyame yi ade chewa na che say very likely so bit means so actually say bompire na say yesi and na prophecy ni nyina no the bottom line is say yem fam empire and no tina in that same communicator ye and the obi anka wasamo yes, sir. Among Koso, among Pie, so among Pie, among my any team, Abino, now among Pie, said your more at their time when it no Mobusha for. What I say?
Yeah, I get you.
There are processes. Intercession, one of them. A quencher, one of them. A footwear, one of them. Remember example. Obiaba Beka said, Master, who said, now Kukumasina Kakunya accident. Or on first week of August. Ebit me I no credit. Ebit me I so say bia odi ni fufu bi e na hamagen. So that say. Bible cement to ntwene o. Ya let okay. Woni mpanifo mu nim de. Okay, ade we hu ne say. Oh, penny we me hu we ni 2 3 4 there be we be bia nim. And I say, careful. And the first August, so be too quiet, or say a cast, and then if you and I say, who call on the road that you're careful. What I call 120 or 80, and they are common sense, no vampire account. It's never go out in the practical sense, and young pie bongwan. And it makes sense to say, and cast the prophecy be a sebio sabra, may sense to subium, and near a yes sensitive, a far or mine home. Or mine security or mine bamboo and name president less animal.
Okay. Ain't failure to comply, no, are there consequences?
I know the me office no me need to me be a me the consequence. So that I say me office no yeah the order collaboration any idea kasache years idea with the next stage is say as of one penny for and ongoing process. Any omudin command share say near keka oh and I make catch from Sadia with na here and almost jitum say here but ne binum first say yeah baba regulating to be church from so say regulation there and at the pa so nti one class no ebe pe kwan a omo platform ne omo experience no ebe entity sebe obi abeti asese enye bibia na sebi o babon timbeka even normal obi home prophecy kwa do experience prophets pa e go shasia was be hu bibi no way your point meet me kan obedwom so I say enti we no nyina na dynamics are emerge as we go along.
The other part and it's because we can't say our office no any the power to exact consequences to then because we have laws covering publication of false news to create panic and fear in the system, and I recall say under IGP Dampa, they started enforcing that law. No? Why don't we allow that process to continue?
That's a problem. Be an one solution here. This solve. Minyo police ni me office no me let attending to police and count. So that say near a what me domina meeting here ne say minyo muni kita ho na bibia ebe ha o man na say be ma o man akọ nanim e fa gidi ho nsem no me so me dem me boa so that say it we near one of the windows so before so be ayade etiamra eno omo adwuma ombe that's their job and their responsibility. Maybe to think of a police juma and as a national security juma and fanswa that would be overstretching myself. So to myself. Maybe there is a constructive engagement, so to say communication, collaboration, one of the wings of dealing with the issue.
Yes. I also thought said I mean Nioma a border on the president, the vice president, senior government officials, and a border on national security and all of that. Don't you also think, sir, we have some musicians, some celebrities, broadcast journalists, our more huge following, our monsono, say prophet can be before more in the public domain. Our the tendency to create some level of instability. Why are those category of persons not included in this? So you kind
back yeah Azania and Azania to make up. Your music your various groups are also dealing with those other groups. Me dear no me mandate no for asofo ne some Muslim some ne other some song. And to person me focus on no.
Yeah, but I'm saying sir asofo na only omu deal no. Apart from so much come about government officials, president, almost I come about musicians, celebrities, radio presenters, and they are there. Me say almost following, said yeah, political leaders no following, and prophecies about them can also create instability. Why are those people not included? No question na me busa.
And my answer say me mandate me focus on buying a relationship with the clergy.
Okay.
It doesn't include celebrities near there. That is not to say, sir, only issue.
Okay.
So I say.
Okay.
But me focus on me mandate, na fe ye wi no na say Ghana from komodia ye di nyina no evolve into something bigger. We'll take it from there.
Yeah.
But area ansana and one step at a time.
I've heard one of the prophets say Bibi say na wasanka wushia prophet ni omudin command sana waba out with a statement. What Jenny saying?
In a way, maybe he has a point. But on the other hand, so in the midst of Asemia SCA, a big crime date to say 19th August. Then in the heat of it, our moment date playing the church, more people will be no. The way to ja. Share the issue part of your Juma.
Okay.
No, it's a matter of course. Never go around all the regions in normal. No, but in the meantime, no, I was here the way to ja. Now it means the fear and panic na ekoswo
na sasem ya ena MDC for say ebia dwalai abranti e friend Raf Mahama boy so kai na kwa bia oye dem so chitantantan bi basabasa na enkosi hwe no ene waye din abanya batu waka no notum say won so asem na hye no afedi wo se Mahama kura no Mahama hia se yede ne kɔ ankafo ne ekɔhwehwɛ na dwenem o se ese yede Mahama kɔ ankafo na ekɔhwɛ na dwenem because em se wo we no a shock Mahama ma ene man koyi adaya wa yamfa nkomhye mranye dai o asa Mahama gigi asofo so ba bi yeduru no eye wo mu edwene enye hia wo mu wo se se die hia wo mu bedwene hia critical thinkers, those who can think about security, cyber security, to protect our data system and our airspace. Ralph Sono, Abranti, or say, or some catcher mama say, Yanfan and Mahama Gunim na, and Yaman I had the reasons to Yan drop a comment, video.
So being Fred or Mahama, non cast someone Ibrahim Mahama, I know your brother owns you a lot. I know you own your brother a lot. The family, the Mahama family, the NDC as a political party, Ghana Council of State. Somebody needs to sit John Mahama down. John Mahama needs a psychological advice. John Mahama needs a psychologist. They need a doctor. Apart from John Mahama inviting Ibrahim Traore as soon as possible or going to visit Ibrahim Traore. I think John Mahama at the moment right now, after this post, me seeing this post, I think John Dramani Mahama, I will be very, very happy that his brother, John, what your friend is saying, Ibrahim Mahama, Rahim Mahama, Madam Lodina, Charlie, somebody should be because I feel within me that John Dramani Mahama is not psychologically stable right now. Come on. Aden. Yes, we all know defense minister is the spinal cord of the the president. We know because when it comes to the defense minister, he is the one that takes care of the president's internal securities and external securities. He is your spinal cord. And if that man is down in such a manner, it would affect you. It will. And it has surely affected you, Mr. President, unless somebody who is not being human, somebody who doesn't understand what it takes. Mr. President, the defense minister, Honorable Omanebu Ahmed's death has touched you so much as if today any of your children is down. May God forbid. And if, Oluman, you are watching this video, I know that you are not in a clear state of mind. After seeing that post, no, somebody needs to we should take the president away. In fact, somebody needs to be touching the president and tell him something like, yo, Charlie, this is not what we need now. This is not what we need at the moment. Aden, what? Aden, Wagner leader, Russia for Wagner leader, and say, a good father, Coca say, a borders, so, a phobia baby, one. Emma, omuko from Mubegu, a Quomian or two plane or two Kayako baby, plane, yes, I hear a bait, yes, Wagner leader. Plane a cobo from if indeed somebody was attacked there, and two things in Omube Yusu, and insecurity right now. One of the things you can never take as a joke is cyber security. Because cyber security can hack everything, the system, the control tower, everything, Mr. President. So at this moment, we don't need church, we don't need pastors, we don't need prophecies, we don't need seers. We need critical thinking and security advisors. Somebody should call Mr. President. Come on. Hey. Oh my backward team. Jesus Christ, man. But I don't blame you, Mr. President. I don't. Not at all. I don't. I'm shocked. I'm hurt that yes, yes, Ghanaians are opportunists. Ghanaians are opportunists and sycophants, Mr. President. Yes, there are spirituality. There is spiritualism. But this is a system failure that has taken away our comrades. This is a system failure that has taken away the lives of our fathers, our brothers, our husbands, and nation builders, Mr. President. It's a system failure. And we need a critical thinking and a pragmatic solution. Swift solutions. In Kwaleya, it's useless. Because Ghanaians are talking about it. And a president Tanko, and the Friday, 2M Express, Bas Marcus Kobo, Munkobu Siao. Any day, Obi the Motor Kobo, Munkobu Siao. We need to fix our roads. We need to let laws work on our highways. Enough. A queen year say, a queen year is single lanes. If you care about pine no Kobobi, pine na Koshiway, pine na Kosa, car to me says the car so 2 weeks. This is what we need to fix. Not going to be meeting families and be sending condolences, and we don't need it. This country needs a savior. Come on. The president needs a psychologist.